Alan Bergman, Oscar-winning lyricist behind Sinatra and Streisand classics, dies at 99. Cause of death and final words revealed. The world of music and film is mourning the loss of Alan Bergman, the legendary lyricist whose timeless words defined American music for generations. Bergman passed away peacefully at his Los Angeles home on July 19, 2025, at the age of 99. His family confirmed he died of natural causes, surrounded by loved ones, leaving behind a monumental legacy of song and a final poignant message that reflected a life well lived. A life penned in poetry. Born on September 11, 1925, in Brooklyn, Alan Bergman's journey into the world of songwriting began with a love of language and melody. His early education in music and cinema led him to UCLA, where fate introduced him to Marilyn Katz, the woman who would become his wife, creative partner, and co-author of some of the most enduring lyrics of the 20th century. Together, Alan and Marilyn wrote unforgettable ballads such as The Way We Were, You Don't Bring Me Flowers, and The Windmills of Your Mind. Their unique ability to translate raw emotion into poetic lines earned them 3 Academy Awards, multiple Grammys, and the admiration of artists like Barbra Streisand, Frank Sinatra, Neil Diamond, and Tony Bennett. Though rarely in the spotlight, Alan Bergman was one of the most influential voices in music history. With Marilyn by his side until her passing in 2022, the Bergman's words brought depth, intimacy, and timeless beauty to both film and stage. Their lyrics didn't just complement music, they told stories. Stories of love lost and found, of yearning and wonder, of nostalgia and hope. From the golden age of Hollywood to contemporary performances, Alan's words continued to echo generations. Cause of death and final words. Alan Bergman's passing was attributed to natural causes, according to a statement from his family. He had been in declining health in recent months but remained creatively active, working on lyric compilations and mentoring young songwriters until his final days. His daughter, Julie Bergman, shared his final words, spoken softly as he looked out from his writing room, filled with photographs, gold records, and the piano where so many classics were born. I just hope the lyrics meant something, and the silence after still sings. Those words, gentle and profound, embody everything Bergman stood for, the enduring power of language, and the belief that a well-written song lives long after the music fades. A chorus of tributes. Tributes poured in from across the entertainment world. Barbra Streisand, his close friend and collaborator for decades, released a moving statement. Alan was a poet of the heart. Every word he wrote carried truth and tenderness. I've lost a dear friend, and the world has lost one of its most gifted voices. Film composer Michel Legrand, with whom Alan collaborated often, once described his lyrics as melodies without music. They sang even in silence. A legacy, written in song. Alan Bergman's influence extended far beyond Hollywood sound stages. He was a fierce advocate for artists' rights, serving as president of ASCAP, and championed music education across the United States. He remained devoted to mentorship, conducting lyric workshops, encouraging emerging voices to write with authenticity, and reminding them that a good lyric tells the truth with elegance. In memory of his contributions, the family announced the formation of the Alan and Marilyn Bergman Foundation, which will support lyricists, music students, and preservation of American songwriting heritage. The song goes on, though Alan Bergman has passed, his words, like his melodies, will never fade. From the cinema's most iconic love scenes to the quiet corners of people's hearts, his lyrics gave voice to feelings too deep for speech. As the curtain closes on a life defined by lyrical grace, we remember his parting words. I just hope the lyrics meant something, and the silence after still sings. And for millions, they do. And it does.